All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's live stream. How is everybody doing today? Give me just a couple more minutes here to get set up, and we will go ahead and get things started. We're going to wait for the notification to go out to all the subscribers. Gonna wait for the notification to go out to all the subscribers out there, and then we can go ahead and get started. How's everybody doing today? Let's see, Just Eddie, one of our members, hello, appreciate you being here. Jose, hello, welcome. Paige, hi, how you doing? Hello, welcome. Let's see, Emily, another one of our members. Gosh, we have 2 members in here already. That's a record. That is a record. Emily, you just got back from your cruise on the Dream. Hope you're doing well. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I hope you had a wonderful time on your cruise. The Dream is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get back on it. Was it a Marvel Day at Sea, Emily? Was it a Marvel Day at Sea? I hope it was. I hope it was. But Andrew, hello, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Kelly, hello. How y'all doing today? Let's see, dude, why don't we talk about the transition from cruise life back to normal? I know, it's difficult. Transitioning from cruise life back to normal is very difficult. And then, you know, depending on how rocky your boat was, you get off the ship and you still feel like you're moving. It's really weird. It's a really weird sensation. But yeah, there's no one cooking your meals for you. There's no one making your bed. There's no one leaving little chocolates on the pillow. There's no one making towel animals. It sucks. There's no nightly entertainment. There's no free pizza on the top deck. It's a struggle going from cruise life back to normal. You know, you get off the ship and then the next day you have to go back to work and you're just like, damn, I really should have booked a back-to-back. Especially for those shorter itineraries. If you book a 3-night, forget it. That's not enough time to truly enjoy yourself. But I'm glad that you made it back safely. I'm glad you had a great time. Let's see. It was a Marvel Day at Sea, last one of the year. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I haven't actually. This is something that just happened between the last live stream and now. We actually booked a Marvel Day at Sea cruise for next year. I'm happy to announce that. Between the last live stream and now, we booked another cruise. We booked a Marvel Day at Sea cruise for next year in January, and I'm very excited about that. This is going to be my first ever Marvel Day at Sea cruise, and I'm very excited to check that out. We're actually going to be doing a back-to-back. In January of 2024. We're going to be setting sail on the Wish January 9th. For the Castaway Key Challenge, because Coda and her parents, they want to do the Castaway Key Challenge again. They loved their time on the Wish, so they want to go ahead and do that again. So we're going to be doing that, and then we get back on the 12th. Now on the 12th, we get off of the Wish, and we are going to drive 3 hours from Port Canaveral down to Fort Lauderdale, where we are going to board the Disney Dream, and we are going to be doing another 5-night cruise. So we're going to be on board a Disney ship for a total of 9 nights. 9 nights on board 2 different Disney ships back to back. It is going to be fantastic. So I'm very much so looking forward to that next year. But anyways, enough of that. Charlie, hello. Let's see. Colitis King, hello. You changed your username. Aw, man. I hope you're having a great day. I appreciate that. Drew, yeah. What's up, Adrian? Appreciate you being here. Deborah Cartier, hello. Appreciate you being here. Jose, hey, Adrian. Good to see you. I hope all is well. Finally booked our first cruise ever. Alaska in May. Here we go. Hey, that is awesome. What excursions did you guys book, Jose? What excursions did you book? I'm very curious. Let's see, the Wisconsinites, how's it going, Adrian? It's going very well. TGIF, it's Friday. Happy to be here. I'm home by myself tonight while Coda is out with some friends. It's a good night. It's a very good night. It's a very good evening. The start to a fantastic weekend. Unfortunately, with the unfortunate circumstance that my hours got cut at work, so I have a lot more free time on my hands. Hence why I am doing a live stream tonight. You know, you guys are going to be seeing probably a once a week live stream, if we're going to be completely honest, for the foreseeable future. We're going to be seeing a once a week live stream because, again, my hours got cut at work, but it's not that big of a deal, hopefully. unless it stays cut for a while, then, you know, we're going to have some problems. But anyways, everything's going well. Just Eddie saying hi from California. Appreciate that. I love California. I just got back. We have a bunch of videos from California. You guys should check those out. Let's see. Brianna, first Disney cruise in 12 days. I've been waiting since 365 days. Let's go. Hey, you're going to have so much fun, Brianna. Can't wait to see all your posts on Twitter. Let's see. Lashandra, which one you booked? I'm booking one for Marvel Day. We booked Marvel 12th. We booked Marvel 12th, or Marvel 12th. What the heck am I saying? January 12th. We booked January 12th for Marvel Day at Sea. Let's see. Remember to like the stream, guys, or Bob Iger will raise the prices. Hopefully they lower the prices, honestly. Let's see. We have, speaking of likes, we have 53 people in here and only 17 likes. What the heck? Can we get that up to 40? If you can hear my voice right now and you love the content, you love the live stream, you love everything that we do here over at Theme Park Express, go ahead and hit that like button, as it greatly helps out the channel. Now more than ever that my hours got cut, I rely on YouTube a lot more. So a like definitely helps out. A like definitely helps out the channel. We want more people to be watching our videos for sure. So help us out, guys. Let's see. Have I gotten any further with Wizarding World? No, not yet. I haven't gone live recently. We're actually probably going to go live tomorrow with wow, why am I blanking on the name? Hogwarts Legacy. There you go. We're probably going to go live tomorrow with some more Hogwarts Legacy. So if you guys don't know, we do have a gaming channel, a second channel, Theme Park Arcade. You can go ahead and check that out. I think we have that link down in the description below, if I recall correctly. Do I have that link down in the description below? I do not have that link down in the description below. But yeah, you can go on YouTube, look up Theme Park Arcade, and that is our second channel. If we hit 1,000 subscribers over there, we will be doing a horror game live stream. We'll be doing a scary live stream. So yeah, go ahead and head on over there. Subscribe if you want some gaming content. Let's see. I'm thinking about taking my first cruise in July. Have any advice for first-time cruisers? We're in Tampa, and hubby wants to leave from here. Me, not so much. Yeah. I live in Tampa, and I have zero desire to take any cruises out of the port of Tampa, unfortunately. For me, though, it's just a matter of the cruise ships being relatively small, and from what I know, the cruise ships that sail out of Tampa are kind of old, or they're of the older variety, whether it be Royal Caribbean or Carnival. They're of the older, smaller varieties, so I'd much rather drive out of my way to Port Canaveral or to Fort Lauderdale or Miami to go on a bigger, more modern ship. But for first-time cruisers, make sure you have your passports and all your documents with you. Make sure you pack your swim trunks or bathing suit in your day bag. Make sure you have all your medications with you in your day bag. Make sure you have money for the porters when you get to the port, so you can drop off your bags and have those taken care of with you. As soon as you get on the ship, make sure you take care of your dining reservations and all of that good stuff. There's a lot of tips that I could give you, to be completely honest with you. But, you know, you're going to get overwhelmed on your very first day. Just make sure you take your time, take it all in, and, you know, just go take it one step at a time. Take it one step at a time. Don't get too overwhelmed. Don't get too flustered, because that is one thing you definitely do not want to happen. So yeah, I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun. I gotta skip a couple of these. I'm so sorry. I gotta skip a couple of these. Any word yet on the treasure, on when the treasure is setting sail? I would love to get on the first paid voyage. Me too. Me too. If I could get on the first maiden voyage, that would be fantastic for the treasure. No, as of right now, we have absolutely no idea when the treasure is going to be setting sail. I think it was 2024 or 2025. Based on the current construction status, I would say either late 2024 or early 2025. That's my best guess. But we did get some news that Lighthouse Point is coming along rather well, and that is going to be opening up next year in the summer of 2024. So we're going to be getting those itineraries very, very soon. I'm super excited for that. And you guys already know. You guys already know. As soon as those itineraries drop, we are going to be on that very first cruise to Lighthouse Point. And we're going to head on over there. We're going to have some fun. We're going to bring you guys some amazing content from Lighthouse Point. So if you guys are looking forward to that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Down in the, not description, but just below this video. Just below the window. you guys can go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because we are going to be bringing you guys that content from Lighthouse Point. I'm very excited for that. And based off the new concept art, it looks very different. It looks very different from what we have at Castaway Cay, where Castaway Cay is its own private island, and Lighthouse Point is part of a much bigger island, which I can't remember the name of the island off the top of my head. It's like, I honestly can't even remember the name of the island off the top of my head, but it's part of a much bigger island. So it's kind of, it's going to be very interesting, where the ship is going to be parking, you know, kind of offshore, and you're going to have a long either walk or tram ride over to where the main beaches are. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Quinn, you're heading to Busch Gardens on Wednesday. What's the best coaster? A lot of people would say Iron Gwazi. For me personally, I like Cheetah Hunt or Sheikra as my top picks. Let's see. Dark Knight. Hey, Adrian. I'm at the Tron preview. Hope you're doing well, man. Hey, I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Enjoy your preview. Enjoy the ride. Take it all in, man. Take it all in. Let's see. This is a funny username, Wickle to Pickle. Wickle to Pickle. Hello, Adrian. I have been watching a lot of your content recently, and this is my first time watching your live stream. What type of microphone do you use? It sounds great. This is an Elgato Wave 3. This is an Elgato Wave 3 that I'm using right now, and it cost me like $150, I think, if I recall correctly. It was like $150. It was under $200, I remember that. So it's not the most expensive mic in the world, but it definitely gets the job done. So yeah, Wickle to Pickle, appreciate you being here, brother. Glad you could catch a live stream for the first time. Let's see, you're going to SeaWorld on Thursday. Brendan, that is awesome. You're gonna have a lot of fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun, man. Let's see. Drew, Broward County, Florida, beautiful city of Fort Lauderdale. You have to go to Fort Lauderdale Beach. Sun, sand, and good food. That's my family's favorite beach. Hey, yeah, absolutely. We'll be sure to check out the beach as soon as we can when we get off the ship on that debarkation day, for sure. Let's see. Andrew, with Hogwarts Legacy, did you get to the part with going through the deep forest? Did you see the Matarabi yet? Nope, I have not. I have no idea what you're talking about, so probably not. Probably not. Let's see. Joe Plays Games. When is my next cruise? My next cruise is going to be very, very soon, actually. Should I announce it? How many people do we have in here? We have 64, 67 people in here right now, and only 38 likes. If we can get up to 60 likes, then I will then I'll announce it. Then I'll go ahead and announce it. Can we get up to 60 likes? That's like only what, 20 more likes? It's only 20 more likes. If we can get up to 60 likes, I will announce my next cruise that's coming up relatively soon. So get on it, guys. Get on it. We have 70 people. 70 plus people. We should be able to hit 60 likes, and I will let you know what my next cruise is. But anyways, Daniel, hi, hope you're having an amazing day. Hey, I appreciate you. I hope you're having an amazing day as well. Let's see, Crispy369, hey, yo, appreciate you being here. Let's see, Gavin, hi from the UK, love your content. Hey, UK, appreciate you. What time is it over there in the UK? It's probably like close to midnight, right? It's probably close to midnight, right, in the UK? Either way, I hope you're having an amazing evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. Zach Mosqueda, hey, Adrian. Sorry for being late. Hey, it is absolutely no problem at all. No need to apologize, my friend. No need to apologize. Let's see. Love your channel. Is there any other rides that are chunky challenged? I'm a big girl. I'm scared I won't fit on Tron. I'll let you know that it mostly depends on your thighs, or not your thighs, your calves, when it comes to Tron. So, my measurement, I forgot what my measurement was, actually. I posted it in the description of the Tron Light Cycle test seat video. Make sure you go over there and check that video out and measure your calf size. And if it's smaller than that, then you should be then you should be golden. But I will say that I'm hearing that a lot of people are actually preferring the big boy seat over the regular, lean forward seat. So that's always a plus. I didn't mind the big boy seat at all. I didn't mind the other seat, so you should be totally fine. Let's see. How many likes are we at? How many likes? 63. Okay, 63 likes. That is totally fine. It'd be great if we can get up to 70 because we have 77 people, but that's fine. 63 likes. So, do you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know where I am going on my next cruise? We're going back to Alaska. we're going back to Alaska. Oh man, we are going back to Alaska. And we are setting sail June 5th. I had to think about it for a second. June 5th. June 5th, we are going back to Alaska. We're setting sail on June 5th out of Vancouver, doing a 7-night cruise to Alaska. And guess what? Coda's coming too. Coda is coming too. Coda is coming too. And it's going to be me, my mom, and Coda, who are going to be setting sail on the Disney Wonder June 5th, heading on over to Alaska. I am so flippin' excited. You guys already know. Last year when I was posting those Alaska videos, in almost every video I was saying, I wish Coda was here. I wish Coda was here, but she couldn't because we booked that cruise so last minute and she couldn't get the time off of work. But now we booked it far enough in advance. She has the time off of work. She's going. And we're going back to Alaska. And I am so excited to be experiencing that all over again. A cruise itinerary that most people are, lucky to do once in their lifetime. And here we are doing it 1 year after the other. And I'm bringing my girlfriend. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And yeah, we're going to have so much fun. We have my mom, who's also going to be going with us to make the room a little bit cheaper, because Alaskan cruises are not the cheapest and the excursions are very expensive. But we have 3 excursions booked so far. It's just a matter of trying to save up the money so we can pay for the excursions when we actually get on board the ship. But yeah, we are super excited. We're super excited for that. And of course, it is going to be a silver anniversary at sea cruise. So I'm very excited to see what that all entails. If it wasn't for this Alaska cruise that we're going to be taking now in June, I would have hopped on board a silver anniversary at sea cruise early in May when it first starts, so I could get those videos out to you guys early. But I'm sure there's going to be plenty of other folks out there who are going to be posting videos. I'm sure there's going to be a media cruise that Disney is going to invite a bunch of people out on, me excluded, because I'm not cool with Disney like that. But yeah, we're going to be heading out and we're going to be experiencing the 25th anniversary at sea, silver anniversary at sea from Alaska. So oh man, so what do you guys think? Let's go ahead and see. Let's see. OP Czech Alaska can't wait to get us an Alaskan cruise. I got the Wish in May and we're going to book the Wish again in October. That is awesome. You're gonna have an amazing time. Deborah, oh yeah, I want to do the Alaska cruise. I'm jealous. They're so much fun. Let's see. We're going to Alaska too, but on Vancouver, June 19th on the Wonder. You guys are gonna be right after us. Let's see. Am I and Coda engaged? No, we are not engaged. Coda and I are not engaged. Let's see. Can't wait for the Alaska vlog. LaShonda, appreciate that. The vlogs are going to be amazing. And you know what? I was rewatching my vlogs from last year, and this you can ask literally any other YouTuber out there, and they will say that the one thing that they don't like to do is to look back and watch their videos from the past. And I'm watching those Alaska vlogs from the past, and everybody tells me that those are the best Alaska videos out there, which, by the way, I greatly appreciate all of you guys out there who truly and honestly think that my Alaska videos are the best Alaska videos out there from Disney Cruise Line. I look back on them and I'm like, wow, these are hot garbage. So I already know that I need to improve on some of these videos. I'm already brainstorming on ways to improve those videos to bring you guys the best content possible, to trim out some of the fluff and everything from those videos, because I do have a tendency to ramble when I'm on camera, when I'm filming things. So I will openly acknowledge that. I don't know why my camera is flickering. I don't know why it's like glitching out. That's definitely new. I just updated my computer, so hopefully it's not that big of an issue. But yeah, that is the thing. But yeah, I do have a tendency to ramble, so I'm already brainstorming ways to make those videos much better. So yeah, I'm super excited. Let's see. Sounds like fun. Parents are actually going to Alaska with Norwegian later this year. That's awesome. Let's see. Amy, loved your Super Nintendo World videos. You talked us into visiting next week. We are doing early Mario World entry. Should we ride Mario Kart first or get our keys first? Like your magic, your power band, or what? if anything, I would highly recommend getting these first, like as soon as possible. If you could get them before you get inside the park, even better. But yeah, get these as soon as you can, and yeah, run, don't walk to Mario Kart. Get that done. Get that done. Ride it as a family, and then get off and do it again in the single rider line. Let's see, Snowfang. Hey, how you doing? I appreciate you being here. I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. Let's see, Miss Wooderson. Let's see. Hey, Adrian. I saw a post about Lighthouse Point as a new Disney Cruise Line destination. Initial thoughts? Excited? Anything you're hoping to see? Yeah, we actually touched on Lighthouse Point a little bit earlier, but Cliff Notes. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for Lighthouse Point, and we are going to be getting out there as soon as humanly possible. Let's see. You'll be on the Dream in late February of 2024. Hey, that's awesome. You're going to have an amazing time. Let's see. You do have, I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. You do have awesome Alaska videos. That is true. Hey, I appreciate that. Let's see. Brendan, he says, hi, Joe. Hello, Joe. Just Eddie. I have a quick question. Out of the theme parks you have visited, what is your favorite one? Islands of Adventure. Islands of Adventure is my personal favorite, but you know what? Disneyland and California Adventure are a close second. I do have a soft spot for Hershey Park as well, because I love Hershey Park. So yeah, pretty much all the parks that I've been to have been bangers. So yeah, I mean, if I had to pick one though to visit forever, Islands of Adventure. Let's see, DePickle. Hey, I'm late. I mean, you're not really late. You're never really late unless I'm like signing off right now, which I'm not. We've only been live for 20 minutes. So, could be worse. Could be worse to pickle. But for whatever reason, my camera is glitching. So you guys are going to have to deal with that, unfortunately, because I can't fix my camera unless I end the stream. So that is going to be a slight problem. Let's see. Travis B, another Alaska trip will be fun. Unrelated question. Are people able to visit the Disney hotels, ride the Skyliner, monorail, etc. for free, even though they don't have a hotel reservation or park ticket? That is a big old NO. That is a big old NO, because you either need to have a dining reservation at the hotel, you need to have a room reservation at one of those hotels, or you need to pay for parking at one of the Disney parks in order to experience the Skyliner, to ride the monorails, etc. So unfortunately there is not a free way to experience any of that without paying, unless you have an annual pass, which it still technically isn't free because you're using your pass that you pay for to get into any of those areas. So yeah, sorry. Let's see. Trent Martin, hey man, fist bump. Boom. Appreciate ya. Let's see. Did I get to the Mummy ride over there? No, I did not. I did not get to experience the Mummy ride over there. There were way too many things going on, and we did have to leave the park early on our second day. So yeah, unfortunately. Hey, Daryl Kelly with the $15. Thank you so much. Love your. The alert was late.
Watch your step.
Love your content, Adrian. Love hearing your thoughts and opinions on things. You are not rambling?
Hey, Daryl Kelly, I appreciate that. Putting $15 towards the Alaska Excursion Fund. I appreciate you, man. And love your thoughts and opinions on things. I appreciate that. I always ramble. I always tend to ramble. Even though to you guys it might not seem like rambling, I know that it's rambling. But no, unfortunately, we did not get to experience the Mummy ride over there. But we will be back, of course, because I do have an annual pass to Universal Studios Hollywood. I actually have it just sitting here on my desk, which, by the way, I need to reorganize my desk. But yeah, I do have my annual pass for Universal Studios Hollywood sitting right here. So yeah, sorry, the 3 keys for the interactive game. Oh yeah, got you. So no, ride Mario Kart first. Ride Mario Kart first. If you're doing the early entry for Super Nintendo World, ride Mario Kart first, and then get off and do single rider for it. And by that time, you should have plenty of time left over for doing the 3 keys. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. Let's see. Also, did you see that Beetlejuice the Musical is coming to Tampa in October, right before Halloween? Yes, I did. I am very excited. I'm very excited for Beetlejuice to come to Tampa. Let's see. When is coming to Disneyland Paris? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe next year. Who knows? We have a lot of Disney cruises booked right now. Let's see. I have Alaska. I have Bermuda in September, and then I have my back-to-back in January on the Wish and the Dream. So That's 4 cruises that I have to worry about paying for right now. So leave a like on the video or the stream and share it around with your friends. Get more people to watch the videos, and we can go on more cruises, and maybe we can go to Disneyland Paris. So unfortunately, not anytime soon, but maybe next year, Candy Floss Gang. Let's see. Dole Whips and Mickey Bars, it's fine here. Okay, so you guys aren't seeing any glitching? Oh, well. Because I'm seeing it on my end. My camera's like freaking out. Let's see. Just wanted to say thank you for your cruise content because it helped us so much when we got on our cruise last week. I'm still dreaming of the black truffle pasta. Oh, yes, the black truffle pasta from Animator's Palette. Mwah. 10 out of 10. C'est magnifique. It's so good. Yeah, it's so good. Honestly, like there's no other better pasta out there on Disney Cruise Line. Blue. My camera, man. Are you guys not seeing it on your ends? Let me do something over here. Let me do a little something. Hold on. One moment. My phone's like about to die, but I want to go ahead and pull up the stream on my phone so I can see what you guys are seeing. I mean, I guess I could always pull it up on my other window on my computer. But anyways. Let's see. Travis B, gotcha. Thanks for answering. Yeah, no problem, man. Let's see. Chuck, your camera isn't glitching on the stream. It's just OBS. That's the issue. Ah, gotcha. Well, I mean, hey. That's the best case scenario. Let's see. I love your cruising videos. When are you going on another one? Alaska in June. We announced that a little bit earlier. But yeah, we are going back to Alaska this year. Let's see. So when are you going on your cruise? June. Let's see. I watch Super Nintendo World. Hey, Jace, I appreciate that. And Fluffy Buddy with a $5 donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Another $5 towards the excursion fund. I appreciate that, man. Let's see. What is an amusement park that you want to visit? Tokyo Disneyland. I really want to go to, and of course, Tokyo Disney Sea. I also really want to go to Dollywood and Silver Dollar City. I want to go to Dollywood, Silver Dollar City, and Cedar Point. Those are the parks I really want to go to, in that order. Let's see. Candy Floss King A knows that feeling. Got DCL this year and booked on a Norwegian for next year at the start of this year. Hey, that's awesome. You're gonna have a lot of fun on those cruises, man. Let's see. When are you guys going on your Alaska cruise? It's in June. We're going in June. Let's see. Paige, it's glitching for me occasionally. Okay, so it's showing up for some people. Let's see. Addicted to Jamie. Who is Jamie, and why are you addicted to him, my friend? Anyways, hey Adrian, love your content. Much love from New York City. Hey, New York City. What part of New York City? I'm just curious. What part of New York City? Just curious, because I just got back from there in December. Let's see. What am I doing in July? I don't think I have anything going on in July. Currently, no cruises in July. But yeah, nothing going on in July. Let's see. Can I do more Busch Gardens videos? Also an Adventure Island video. Yeah, we can do more Adventure Island and Busch Gardens videos. I will openly admit that I have been neglecting Busch Gardens a little bit. I mean, I have been invited to their Serengeti Flyer stuff, but I mean, other than that, I haven't really been paying too much attention to Busch Gardens, which I do apologize for. And even though it's like 20 minutes away from where I live on a good day. So yeah, we'll be checking out some more Busch Gardens. Absolutely. They just started their food festival too, which by the way, they invited me to their media event last night for their food and wine festival. And unfortunately I couldn't make it. To their food and wine festival media event, but I was invited. So that's actually like something else I wanted to talk about, is that I'm very shocked that I'm back in Busch Gardens' good graces, because if you remember, I had been invited to several of their, media events for a while, and then COVID hit, and, I had said publicly in a video, please don't invite me to any more of your media events until, this whole COVID thing passes, because they weren't, doing the best when it came to, COVID precautions and whatnot. So hold on just a second. Yeah, see? Okay, so the stream is glitching. I am seeing it on on my end. The camera is glitching, so I do apologize for that. Very unprofessional of me, but hey, what can you do? Technical difficulties, they always happen. As long as it doesn't end the stream, it's no big deal. But yeah, I had said, don't invite me to any more media events until this all blows over, and they eventually came back, and they eventually started inviting me to stuff again, which was a pleasant surprise for me. I had honestly thought that I had accidentally, just talked my way into never going to a media event at Busch Gardens again. I thought that I was really, really off the list when it came for the for the Iron Gwazi media stuff. But we're back. We're back in the good graces. We're back in the good graces of Busch Gardens, thank God. So you'll be seeing a lot more content from Busch Gardens and more media stuff from over there relatively soon. Let's see. Any plans to check out American Dream in Jersey? I would like to, but the ticket prices are so darn expensive. But I do think that they changed their pricing model where it's free to go in to the Nickelodeon area, to the Nickelodeon universe, and it's like pay per ride now instead of one flat fee per ticket or per person. So yeah, I definitely think that we'll be able to check that out at some point soon. Let's see. Ari, hey, Adrian, actually going to Disneyland in April. Hey, that's awesome. You're going to have a fun time. Enjoy the 100th anniversary. Make sure you check out those fireworks. Make sure you check out World of Color. Both of those are banging. But if you had to pick between the two, pick the fireworks. The fireworks are a lot better than World of Color 1, I will say. But either way, you're going to have a lot of fun. Let's see. This is Jamie. LOL, no, that's me. I'm Jamie from Brooklyn. Hey, that's awesome, man. Let's see. Snowfang. Okay, because Cameron James Wolf and I will be back in Florida in July. Okay, awesome. We'll see if we can meet up. Hey, Amy Laura with a $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love that super sticker. That's actually really cool. Thank you so much for the $20 super sticker. Unfortunately, the super stickers don't show up over here or down here, but thank you so much. I appreciate that either way. If you want to show up over here or down here and be part of the recent donations, you got to use that link down in the description or over here in the pinned comment in the chat box. But Amy, thank you so much for the 20. Let's see, where was I? Oh, Rocky, what's up, Theme Park Express? Hey, I appreciate you for being here, and thank you so much. I am doing very well. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful evening yourself. Let's see, GJ Plays Z. Wow, that played with my dyslexia so much. Let's see, love the videos. Which Disney ship is my favorite as of now? The Disney Fantasy is my favorite Disney ship. Disney Fantasy. Let's see. Have I heard about the first in the world Jumanji Land opening in the UK last year at Chessington World Adventure? And are you tempted to visit? I am very tempted to visit. I've been seeing. Wow, that was a heck of a glitch. I am very tempted to visit. I like videos of the Mandrill Mayhem roller coaster, Mandrill Madness, Mandrill something roller coaster has been showing up on my Twitter a lot, on my For You page on Twitter and on TikTok too. And it looks like a fun roller coaster. It looks like a fun land. And yeah, it is definitely very tempting to go and visit. Stay hydrated, guys. If you have some water with you, go ahead and take a drink right now. Go ahead and take a drink right now. Stay hydrated, folks. When I drink, you drink. Water. 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 Let's see. Do you think you will be there for the opening day of Tron? I was going to be there. For the opening day of Tron, but I decided to not go. I canceled my park pass reservation. I did have a hotel reservation to stay over the night before, and yeah, unfortunately, no, we will not be going to the opening day of Tron because we did the annual pass holder preview, we did the cast member preview, and I have zero desire to go on opening day, mostly because I paid for a hotel to stay there for the opening of Guardians of the Galaxy, right? And we got there on opening day thinking it was going to be something crazy, and the only crazy part was the merchandise line. Other than that, with the virtual queue situation, there's no craziness. There's no real content opportunity, especially since I got to ride during a cast member preview and I got to ride during an annual pass holder preview for for Guardians of the Galaxy. Same thing happens now with Tron, so there's really no reason for me to be there for opening day. I have already made a couple of videos regarding Tron. I have one more video to make regarding Tron and sharing my my updated thoughts on the ride after riding for a second time during the annual pass holder preview. So yeah, look forward to that video coming out very, very soon. But yeah, unfortunately we are not going to be there for the opening day of Tron. Let's see. Just Eddie, hey, I'm going to Disney California Adventure on the 14th of this month, and I normally have a routine going to Cars with my little brother, and I want to know, when you visit, how do you go through the park? So when I go through the park, I typically hit up, well, it all depends. It all depends. If I'm getting Genie Plus, which I did the last time, I normally get a glitch. I normally get a Lightning Lane for Radiator Springs Racers, and I typically run over to Avengers Campus, and I hang out over there for a little bit. I take some pictures with some of the superheroes, and depending on what the wait time is, I typically hit up Guardians of the Galaxy. And after Guardians of the Galaxy, I head back on over to Cars Land, because by that time I should be able to ride Radiator Springs Racers. And once I ride Radiator Springs Racers, I typically get a Lightning Lane for the Incredicoaster. And so, yeah, that's typically how I started off. I typically start my day in Avengers Campus and then work my way over to Cars Land. But there's no right or wrong way to do it. So, no right or wrong way to do it. But just, Eddie, you are going to have a lot of fun. I promise you. Let's see. You'll be there July 10th through the 20th in Florida. Okay. We'll see if we can figure something out. Let's see, any thoughts on MSC cruises? I've heard some things about quality of food, so I was just curious if you've checked them out or if you'd ever plan to. I know I said when I was on the Magic that I had zero desire to ever check out MSC, but some of their newer ships have been definitely catching my eye. So like if you're ever planning on doing MSC, I would definitely recommend doing some of the newer ships from what I've seen. I know I think Cruising with Ben and David has done some MSC cruises, so you can go ahead and check out their YouTube channel. They have some great content if you're looking for any other cruise line videos. So yeah, check out Cruising with Ben and David. If you want some MSC stuff, I think they've been on MSC cruises. And just based off of other people that I've seen, some of their videos, you definitely want to check out the newer ships if you're looking for MSC. Don't really go for any of the older ships, as some of them are kind of falling apart, just like some of the older Carnival ships are falling apart. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got for you. Unfortunately, I've never sailed MSC. I've never really had the desire to ride MSC until fairly recently with some of their newer ships. So, yeah. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. Let's see. I can't wait to sail the Fantasy in September. Missed meeting you marathon weekend. Hey, I apologize for that, Sunshine. Hopefully I get to meet you soon and enjoy your cruise on the Fantasy in September. Are you guys going to Bermuda by chance? Or are you guys going to be on like one of the cruises before or after us? Because we're sailing on the Fantasy in September on the 9th going to Bermuda. Let's see. Planning to go to Disney World soon. What's your favorite budget resort? All-Star or Pop Century? All-Star Sports or Pop Century? Specifically sports. I love All-Star Sports. So yeah, those are my top two budget hotels that are at least on Disney property. Off Disney property, I like to stay at any of the Spring Hills. Any of the Spring Hills by Marriott. I love those. Yeah, I typically stay at Marriott's if I'm ever like staying somewhere off property. Let's see. As always, thanks again for the tips and tricks. Have a good night. Hey, Emily, have a wonderful night. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. If you want to go to opening day, I have extra DVC points. I can put you in a room on property. Regina, are you serious? Really? I might take you up on that offer. Go ahead and reach out to me through email. I think my email is in the description below. Go ahead and reach out on my business email, or if you want on Twitter, go ahead and send me a DM on Twitter, Regina. Reach out to me. I'm definitely interested. In that. Thank you. Let's see, Wisconsinites. Okay, I was hoping to get a chance to meet you that day. I get it, though. It's going to be a full house that day. Yeah, it's going to be very busy. Let's see. Cool Daddy, dude. I just started a week-long vacation. The stream is a good start. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. I hope you have a wonderful vacation. Tell Cool Baby I said hello, and tell the missus I said hello as well. Let's see. Sunshine, you're going to Puerto Rico. Hey, that's awesome. I wish I was going to Puerto Rico, honestly. I haven't been to Puerto Rico since 2012. Haven't been to Puerto Rico since 2012. Let's see. GJ Plays. Thanks for the response. One more question. My family is deciding on which sailings to go on. The options are to spend 4th of July on the Wish for 4 nights or a 7-night on the Fantasy. Which do I choose? My heart says the 7-night on the Fantasy, but my wallet says the Wish. If I had to choose between the two, it all comes down to what my wallet has to say. You know, as much as I would love to listen to my heart with something like that, but there's a huge difference financially between a 7-night and a 4-night cruise, especially on Disney. So, if you have the funds for it, take a 7-night. Always go for the 7-night on the Fantasy because I love the Fantasy over the Wish any day. So yeah, that's definitely what I would go for. Let's see. We'll be going to Magic Kingdom on the 13th of July. That's a Thursday too. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if I'm going to be there, but hey, that's awesome. You're going to have a fun time. Let's see. Cakerella, Pop really needs an upgrade all around, management included. Dirty bugs, musty, moldy rooms. Stay somewhere else. Really? I've never had an issue with Pop Century. I've honestly never had an issue with Pop Century before, so that's actually very surprising to hear. And I know that Pop Century, like, renovated their rooms too. Like, they have the non-themed rooms anymore. They have, like, what I'm thinking about is the generic, Marriott themed rooms. You know what I mean? Like, they got rid of their super fancy theming that I really come to love. I know that there are some rooms at the All-Stars that still have the old school theming in the carpet, which I really love. Just because it reminds me of my childhood. But, never heard about that. I'll look into it more. Let's see. Gar, what are your thoughts on the Disney Cruise Line pin trading? I mean, me personally, I've never been a fan of pin trading, so... I mean, to each their own. It's a very expensive hobby. I know that. It's a very expensive hobby. But I mean, I personally have no problems with it. Now, I haven't seen much of it going on Disney Cruise Line since, the restart of COVID. Especially like recently, we were just on a cruise in January. I never saw anything like really pin trading related, because I know formally, like in the past, they would have dedicated pin trading sessions with some of the officers on the ship where they would all come out and they would all have their pins, and there would be a whole mob of people in the lobby that were, just going around trading pins. So, I haven't seen anything like that come back yet, so. So yeah, pin trading's fun. Let's see, Sunshine, I haven't been since 1996. Wow. I spent 4 years there with my father being in military. I miss the frogs and the rainforest. Aw, I know, I miss the cookies too. I miss the cookies. But hey, you're going to have a lot of fun, Sunshine. You're going to have a lot of fun. Let's see. I know it's surprising, but we've stayed at many, and by far they are the worst. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Hey, to each their own. I mean, that's your experience and that's mine. I've had different experiences, but hey, I believe you. I believe you if that was your experience. Let's see. I haven't been back to Puerto Rico in about a decade since my grandpa died. Most of the family is there. I do want to show Cool Baby, maybe in a couple of years. Yeah, definitely. Take him out there. Take Tom out there. Let's see. Hubby is a CM, so we aren't biased. Let's see. On Disney Cruises, do you find an even mix of families and child-free adults, or is it mainly families with young children? That is a great question, and something that I've never paid super much attention to. I will say, my gut is telling me, just looking back on, mentally and like looking at most of the people that were there, I will say the majority of the cruise is going to be, families with young children. That is what the majority of the cruise clientele is going to be. but there is still a good population of just adults that are just there. There are a lot of older couples that like to go on, like a lot of retired couples that just fell in love with Disney and they love Disney so much that they love to sail with Disney, regardless of whether or not it's, going to be full of kids, depending on when you sail, of course, because some cruises have more kids than others, depending on the time of year. But yeah, I'd say it's definitely leaning more towards, families with younger children than just adults. But there's still a decent population of just adults. Let's see. Mark Randall, long drive home. You're keeping me awake. Hey, that's awesome. Please drive safe. Please drive safe. And if you feel like you're falling asleep, please pull over. Stay safe, my friend. Stay safe out there. Let's see. As always, thanks for all your great content. We really enjoy watching your channel. Keep up the great work. Unfortunately, I have to sign off now and get ready to go to work. Have a great night. Hey, the Wisconsinites, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, and I hope you have a great day at work tomorrow. Let's see. Do you think Palo is worth the money on Disney cruise ships? 100% yes. Palo is always worth the money. Brunch or dinner? No. Go back. Camera. What did I do? Ah! There it is. But yes, Palo is always worth the money. Always worth the money. I prefer brunch over dinner, but dinner is still banging. The chocolate souffle. Yes. So good. Chocolate souffle. Change your life. Let's see. Rocky, I'm 27 and I love mostly everything Disney. Hey, that's awesome. You're going to have a great time on a cruise if you ever go, my friend. Let's see. You just got out of Fantasmic. Hey, how was that? Elks, how was Fantasmic? I hope you had an amazing time. But wait, I was about to say Fantasmic, East Coast or West Coast, but obviously East Coast. It's nighttime over here, not nighttime over there. So East Coast. How was it? Hope you enjoyed it. I love Fantasmic. Does it hold a candle to Fantasmic over at Disneyland? Absolutely not. But you know what? It's still a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. Let's see. How many cruises have I been on? That is a fantastic question. One that I have to look up. One that I have to look up. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. We shall find out together. Because I lose count. Let us see what we have. Sign in. It's taking forever to sign in because the Disney Cruise Line website is hot doo-doo. Which, by the way, I am going to be making another video talking about the Disney Cruise Line website and the Navigator app, the difference between what you see before you get on the ship and after you get on the ship, and how to best navigate it, and all that good stuff. So, again, if you like Disney Cruise Line content and you want to know more, you need to know more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. Go ahead and do that. We have 81 likes on the stream. I appreciate y'all. Can we get to 100 likes? If you're new to the stream and you haven't yet liked the stream, please go ahead and do so. Please go ahead and do so. I would greatly appreciate it. And let's see. I have been on 13 cruises, and by the end of next year, that will be 17, because I have 4 more cruises booked right now. So, yeah, by the end of January next year, I will be 17 cruises in. So, we're getting kind of close to that Pearl status. We're getting kind of close to that Pearl status, which, by the way, can we talk about Pearl status for a second? Hold on. Let me, let's go ahead and do the view all benefits here. Let's go ahead and talk about this for a second. Because what in the world? What in the world? We were all expecting so much more from Pearl status. You know, these are people who have been on 25 plus sailings. You know, they have given Disney so much money. And yeah, of course, you get the additional benefits of early bookings of new itineraries and early access to activity planning for 123 days, which is a huge benefit. And as a Platinum member, I enjoy having the 120 days, which is great. But, you still get the Castaway Club member communications and the dedicated phone number, which I never paid attention to. I completely forgot that there was a dedicated phone number for Castaway Club members, so that's really good. Early access to select port arrival times, which is temporarily paused. Why is that still temporarily paused? I have no idea. On-board benefits, exclusive cruise terminal check-in, which I love. Welcome back aboard gift. I love that. Onboard reception, temporarily paused. Why hasn't that come back yet? We have literally everything else back online for the Disney Cruise Line, and we still don't have the welcome back, and we still don't have the onboard receptions. Hello, Disney. We have all the deck parties back. It's definitely not a COVID thing where you're not wanting people to be in close proximity, because I have seen videos of people getting invited to DVC things. I know DVC still gets their little reception, but we don't get that, so whatever. Discounts, I love having the discount, but they don't exactly specify what type of discount you get. I think with Platinum, it's like a 10% discount on merchandise. It's like a 10% discount on merchandise. And then complimentary dinner or at Palo Steakhouse, which, Platinum and Pearl. But literally, like the only thing new that Pearl members get are the complimentary unlimited digital photo package, which initially, when I first saw that, I'm like, that is freaking fantastic, because the limited photo download package can reach upwards of like $250 to $300 on some cruises, depending on how long it is. So that's really good. But then someone pointed out to me, if you've been on 25 plus cruises, more than likely you're not that concerned with photo downloads. And I was like, damn, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. If you've been on 25 plus cruises, you're not going to be worried about a photo package. I'm not worried about photo packages anymore, because I've been on 13 plus cruises. I've already met all the characters. I've been to an Alaska, and I think the last photo package I purchased was for Alaska. I haven't purchased a photo package since, and I'm probably going to buy a photo package now when we go back to Alaska, because Coda's going to be here, and there's going to be some awesome, photo ops and backgrounds. But unless I'm going on a new itinerary with new characters and new backdrops and things, like, I'm not buying the photo package. The next time I'm going to buy a photo package after Alaska is probably going to be for Marvel Day at Sea, because there's going to be so many Marvel characters and I want to get those pictures. But other than that, what need do you have to buy a photo package if you've been on 25 plus cruises? You know what I mean? So overall, the Pearl status is very disappointing, and I saw a lot of disappointment from people online regarding the Pearl status. So yeah. Not exactly the best way to thank your most loyal members with Disney. So hopefully they can find something to bring that up. I mean, maybe if they included a free dinner at Enchante, or at least a nice discount for a dinner at Enchante, that would be great. Because, unless you're ordering something a la carte, the experiences are upwards of $125 a person to $200 plus a person. You know what I mean? So don't go to Enchante. Don't go to Enchante unless it was free. If it was included with a nice discount in Pearl, then I would consider going back to Enchante. But you know what I mean? Like, give us a discount to Enchante and Remy. Maybe that would be something worth it. But other than that, nothing. And you know what? Concierge guests still get better benefits than Pearl. So I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, Guard, does Platinum make a big difference on Disney ships? Not much. Not at all. Let's see, Rocky, I've been watching you in Ordinary Adventures religiously lately. Hey, I appreciate that. They are such great people. I'm always excited when they upload a new video. Let's see, any tips for theme park vlogging or just vlogging in public in general? It takes a lot of practice, that's for sure. If you're wanting to vlog out in public, it definitely takes a lot of practice. You need to, get comfortable with having a camera in front of your face. Because when I first started vlogging, I would have my camera, instead of up here, it'd be, further down here to try and, stay a bit more low key when it comes to vlogging out in public. But now I'm up here, I don't really care who's who's watching me when I'm out in public for the most part. There's still some times where I get a little nervous because there's just a lot of people, and I know that people are judging, and I know that some people can be pretty stupid sometimes, like as far as how they act and how they behave when a camera's around. So there is that. But it just takes a lot of practice. It just takes a lot of practice. Did I ride Secret Life of Pets? No, I did not ride Secret Life of Pets, unfortunately. I did not make it to that half of the park at all. I didn't make it to that half of the park at all, which I regret not doing, but there were other things on my list that I really wanted to get done first. So let's see, how many more cruises before you get to addict status? I like to believe I'm already at addict status, sir. Cool, Daddy, I'm already at addict status. We are way beyond that. Let's see, I'm a lowly silver. No way I'll get to pearl. You might get there eventually. You might get there eventually. Believe in yourself. Let's see. Just wanted to say thank you so much for your hard work on all your vlogs. I've binge watched all your cruise videos. Which one was my favorite cruise? Alaska. Alaska was hands down my favorite cruise. I absolutely loved it. And we're going to be going back. We're going to be going back, and I'm super excited. And then we have Bermuda. Can we talk about how excited I am for Bermuda? Can we talk about how excited I am for Bermuda? Because not only is it an 8-night cruise, but there's not that many videos out there showing a Bermuda cruise. You know, like, it's very difficult to find, you know, specifically for the less out there itineraries. You know, unless you're going to the Bahamas, you're not going to be finding too many videos out there of specific itineraries that are decent. You know, yeah, there might be some videos out there, but they might be 2 minutes long and just be photo montages of someone else's vacation. You know, it's very rare that someone like me, who's so dedicated to making good Disney Cruise Line content and informative cruise line content for other people to watch and to get information from, to go on those specific cruises. That's why I was so excited to go to Alaska, because there aren't that many, you know, videos out there of people who were going onto the ship with the intention of putting out good content to help inform people, to not just entertain, but to also inform people. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to sound pretentious. If that does sound pretentious, I'm sorry. I just, you know, part of the fun for me is not only going on the ship and having a great time and experience something new for myself, you know, especially with these new itineraries, but also, you know, putting out content for you guys. And if there is anybody out there who, you know, possibly wants to go out and experience some of these, you know, more out there in different cruises, that they have something to go off of and they have something to see. They know what to expect. You know what I mean? Because the first thing I do when I, you know, book a new itinerary or something is I look for other videos from that sailing to know what to expect. You know, when I booked the Marvel Day at Sea cruise for next year, the first thing I did was go and look up content for this year. And unfortunately, there aren't too many people who have uploaded videos from the Disney Dream this year who went on Marvel Day at Sea. I know my friend Drew, the theme park dude, he just got off of a Marvel Day at Sea, and he's still uploading content. I think he uploaded another video. I need to go ahead and watch that. But he went on a Marvel Day at Sea cruise. There are a few others who have uploaded, but you guys know what I mean. Like, I make these videos to help people, not just to entertain, but to help. You know? Let's see. Steve Hudson, love the video. Tampa Buddies Unite. Was wondering if you and Coda are married. You guys seem really good together. We are not married. We are not married. We have been together for 5+ years. Been together for 5+ years. We're not engaged yet. We're not married. So, no, unfortunately not. Let's see. Isaiah. Hi, me and my family are big fans, and we just went on the Dream. Hey, that's awesome, Isaiah. That is awesome. What do you think of the Wonder? I love the Wonder. I absolutely love the Wonder. It's a cute little ship. You know, it's basically a little mini version of the Dream and the Fantasy, which is really nice. I love Tiana's restaurant. Tiana's is really, really cool. I love Mardi Gras night whenever that happens on the ship. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love the Wonder. It's great. No complaints from me. Let's see. Mark Greenwood, how are you? Feels like ages since I've been to one of the live streams. Yeah, it has. I saw your name a little while ago, and I'm like, that looks familiar. But yeah, I haven't seen you on a live stream in forever, man. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Did I figure out the excursions for Bermuda? No. It is not currently anywhere near time for us to book our excursions for Bermuda. I have done some research, and you know, there are some very interesting excursions that we would be interested in doing. But at the same time, though, some of them are like super scary. Like, there's a Bermuda Triangle fishing excursion that happens at night, and there are several fishing excursions that happen at night, because when you go on a Bermuda cruise out of Port Canaveral, at least, you go to Bermuda and you're docked there overnight. You literally spend the entire night there in Bermuda. Like, you dock at like 3 or like, what is it? Like 9 or 10 in the morning, and you leave at like 9 or 10 in the morning, or like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what I mean? Like, you're spending a little over 24 hours in Bermuda. So there's a lot to do. And the cruises and the excursions, from what I've seen, are kind of expensive, just like they are in Alaska. But yeah, we haven't narrowed down exactly what we're going to be doing yet, but we might just wing it. Who knows? You know? Who knows? We're very wing it people. Let's see. Planning on doing any more Run Disney events? I did the Virtual Princess 10K in 35-degree weather. Oh my God. God bless you. Yes, I do plan on doing the 10K next year. Hopefully, we can get myself signed up for that 10K next year. And I am planning on doing the Castaway 5K next year as well. So, fingers crossed that we can do that. Let's see. Chuck, you may have only been on 13 cruises, but the number of times I've watched your vlogs would put you in diamond status. They don't even have that yet. Hey, Chuck Fitzgerald, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for watching and rewatching the cruise content. I'm very shocked and very honored that I have that many cruise line videos on the channel, to be completely honest. If when I first started this channel, you would have told me that I would go on that many Disney cruises and I'd have that many videos on the channel and I'd have that big of a community based around just Disney cruising alone, I would have told you were crazy. I would have told you were crazy. So I appreciate that, man. Let's see, Mark Greenwood, are you coming to Florida in November? How hot and cold will it be? Unfortunately, November is the start of roller coaster season here in Florida, where it can either be pretty chilly or it can be pretty warm. You kind of have to pack for anything. Of course, it's not going to be, you know, downright cold, you know, fingers crossed. It's very rare that it gets downright cold, you know, in November, but it does tend to happen. So yeah, it's the start of roller coaster season in Florida as far as temperatures are concerned, where you got to pack for anything, unfortunately. So that's just how it is during the winter and spring, a little bit of spring. Let's see. Did I like Mexico when you were there on the Disney cruise? We went to Cozumel and I enjoyed it. We went on a catamaran in Cozumel, and I wish we could have explored just a little bit more, but we were really tired and we wanted to get back onto the ship and take a nap. So yeah, hopefully next time when we go next year, actually on the Disney Dream, we're going to be going to Cozumel on a Marvel Day at Sea cruise. We'll be able to explore it just a little bit more, maybe try a different excursion when I'm there with Coda. But yeah, it was fun. Let's see. William, hi, Adrian. Love your content. If you still need help with new logo, my daughter, a SCAD grad, would be willing to use your ideas and create a logo design for free. Huh. Interesting. Thank you so much for reaching out. Go ahead and shoot me an email. I think my email address is in the description below for business inquiries. Let me go ahead and see. Yep, for businesses. Go ahead and tell her to shoot me an email, or you can shoot me an email, whichever, and I can get in contact. I'm still trying to figure out a design. Unless she wants to brainstorm something for me for something cruise related, that would be fantastic. But yeah, thank you so much for that comment and for letting me know. Let's see. Sarah Mario, hello, love the videos. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Isaiah, we just went on a Marvel Day at Sea. Hey, how was it? Did you enjoy it? I hope you did. Let's see. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing very well, Mark. Thank you. Let's see. I watched the Alaska vlogs, and I'm going in September. You're so excited, and you're Ecuador, right? Yes, I am part Ecuadorian. I'm 50% Puerto Rican, 25% Ecuadorian, 25% Chilean. I am a mutt. I am a mutt when it comes to being Hispanic. But yes, I am Ecuadorian. Your family's from Guayaquil. I have family in Guayaquil as well. Guayaquil is really nice. I love Guayaquil. Let's see. During the pandemic, I got my husband Franklin into watching your cruise vlogs. He's currently in another room building a bike and yells out, "Is that my guy Adrian?" Well, Jamie, I appreciate that. Huge shout out to your husband. I hope he's having a good night. Let's see. Heading on the Wish soon. Your videos have been super helpful. Scott, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching the videos. I'm glad the videos have been super helpful, and I hope you guys have a wonderful cruise. Let's see. It was fun. We went to Castaway Cay and Cozumel. Nice and hot. Yeah, it's getting pretty toasty over here. We just entered March, and it's starting to get a little toasty, and the humidity is starting to creep its way up little by little. So little by little, we are getting the humidity. It's going to be summer before you know it here in Florida, and the heat is just going to be god-awful. Let's see. Me and my mom want to go on a Disney cruise, but just haven't yet. You'll get on a cruise one day. You'll get on a cruise one day soon, my friend. Let's see. Sounds good. She will send you an email. We just got off the Wish, my wife, and my 19th Disney cruise, and the kids' 14th or so. Hey, that's awesome. Very close to that Pearl status. Let's see. I remember the first video I watched of yours was the SeaWorld video during COVID, and I haven't stopped watching since then. Hey, thank you so much. That was a fun video for the channel. I'll tell you what. A very fun video. I mean, those videos during the early days of COVID definitely helped, propel my channel to where it is today. That's definitely where I started getting my fan base, because, people were locked in their homes. People couldn't do anything, and what more do they have to do than to watch videos from theme parks that, to be honest, shouldn't have been open at the time. But those videos were definitely very divisive for the channel. I've gotten some of the nastiest comments I've ever seen in my life during those videos, but it was still a fun time. Looking back on it, it was still a fun time. I mean, not fun time for the world, but you guys know what I mean. I just enjoyed making those videos, Is there a cruise to Canada? Yes, I do believe there is a cruise to Canada. It leaves out of New York, and it makes a few stops in Canada. When exactly it leaves, I don't know. But I do remember seeing cruises to Canada. Whether or not they still do them, I don't know. Let's see, sailing to Canada. Let's see. I love how I have the Disney Cruise Line website just on speed dial over here on my computer. I feel like I need to burp, and I'm so sorry. Let's see. Right now, there is only one cruise scheduled to Canada, and it is a 4-night cruise. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull this up over here. It is a 4-night cruise on the Disney Dream, leaving October 17th, sailing to Canada from New York. So there you go. Your one and only cruise to Canada. One and only cruise to Canada. And I mean, Concierge 7,000, that's still mad expensive. I'll say that, but it's not as expensive as I've seen for most other sailings. So that's not horrible. Let's see. Yeah, I watched your videos on Velocicoaster to help me fit on it. Hey, that's awesome, man. I'm glad the videos were able to help you out on Velocicoaster. Let's see. What's been my favorite cruise so far? My cruise to Alaska last year was my favorite cruise so far, and I have a feeling that this cruise to Alaska this year is going to top that 100%, because Coda's going to be there, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Let's see, have I ever been on a Disney cruise that had bad weather / choppy waters? How did the staff handle guests, especially since it's filled with kids? So, story time. When I was 7 or 8 years old, maybe, I went on my first ever Disney cruise. I had never sailed on any cruise ship before. It was my first time ever getting on a large ship. And I was so excited. To be getting on my first Disney cruise. It was on the Wonder. I was young. I was a small child. As small as I could be for a little fat kid. And I was excited. And that very first night of our Disney cruise, we sailed right into a tropical storm. On our very first night. And I remember the ship rocking like I've never, I guess I can't even say never felt before, because that was my first ever cruise. But you guys know what I mean. It was rocking so much. You couldn't even walk in the hallways. People were doing this. People were, shuffling down in the hallways. I remember we went to dinner, and I wanted to puke during dinner. I wanted to puke during dinner, but I didn't. But I fell asleep. I didn't want to eat. I was just so nauseated. I remember this because it traumatized me. And then we left dinner, and then we went to the show. And on the way to the show, no, actually, it was in the show. The show hadn't started yet, but they were handing out barf bags. I remember all the cruise line staff members handing out barf bags. There were barf bags everywhere on the ship, just readily available for you to pull away from a little roll, and you could just grab it and do whatever you needed to do. And before you even got into the theater, there were barf bags. The little stand there full of barf bags. And my mom got one because she knew it was coming. It was only a matter of time before I heaved. And we sat down, and just before the show started, it was not a good time. It was not a good time. And that was my first night I had ever been on a ship. And for the longest time, I thought that that's what it was. I thought that it was always like that. And I was traumatized. I woke up the next morning and we were in Nassau and I was flippin' traumatized. And for the longest time, I thought that that's how it was. I thought that that's how it was, but quickly I got over that and I realized that there's nothing to worry about. But to this day, I still get nervous. To this day, I still get nervous if I feel the boat rocking even a little bit. Like, I guess not even a little bit. Like, the ship's always going to rock a little bit, but if it's rocking a little bit more than usual, I get a little nervous, and I still feel like that anxiety in me is like, you're gonna throw up. You're gonna throw up. So I always pack Dramamine when I sail, and I always have C-bands. I never wear them unless I really need to, but I always pack C-bands and Dramamine just in case. But that's the most I had ever felt it. And Marty McFly just subscribed. Back from 1985. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Marty. Thank you. But yeah, that was a very good question, and I will never forget that experience. Still traumatized me to this day. And I even brought that up in my Disney Cruise Line video from Alaska last year, where we went on the Wonder, and I made it a point to point it out on that very first night. But recently, no. Recently, I have not sailed during bad weather. Thank God. Knock on wood. I don't have to, ever have to deal with that experience again. Never have to deal with that experience again. Let's see. Florida season guide. Love bug summer, hot wet summer, hurricane summer, sweater summer. You know what? You're absolutely right. Let's see. During COVID, people definitely needed your videos to cheer them up. Rocky, I appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, your videos helped a lot during lockdown. Thank you so much. I'm honored. I'm honored that so many people found my channel during lockdown. Let's see. Do you like the park or the cruise? I definitely love the cruise lines more than the parks because I feel like the Disney magic is still there on the cruise ships. When I go to the Disney parks nowadays, I really don't feel the magic being there because I'm always nickel and dimed. We're nickel and dimed for everything, and I definitely feel like the parks have definitely lost a lot of their magic. But when I go on a cruise ship, I definitely feel the Disney magic there, and it is so much fun. I've said, recently a lot that I definitely, if I had the choice between a week-long vacation at Walt Disney World and a week-long Disney cruise, I'm going to take the Disney cruise over a week-long vacation at Disney. That's just me. People are different. It could be because I visit Disney World so often, but it's also because I visit Disney World so often that I see the changes in Disney and how it used to be, how magical it used to be back in the day to where it is now. On my, I don't know if anyone else's For You page has this on TikTok, but scrolling through TikTok every once in a while, I'll see one of those videos where, Kathy Hamilton with the 25. Thank you so much.
Looking forward to Bermuda and Alaska excursion videos.
Kathy Hamilton with a $25 donation into the excursion fund. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate you. Looking forward to Bermuda and Alaska. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Top D of the day. Appreciate you. Where was I? Oh yeah, For You page, TikTok. So like every once in a while on my For You page on TikTok, I will see a video where I don't know if anyone else has gotten the videos where it's like just a slideshow of pictures that you can swipe. And it's all these, like, not really retro, but, like, old school pictures of Disney World back in the 2000s. And the nostalgic music. Specifically Epcot and Hollywood Studios is where I feel it the most. Is where I feel the nostalgia. Amy Lara with, oh my gosh, you became a member, a Tier 3 member. Amy with a Tier 3. Thank you so much. Enjoy the badge. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy yourself. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Holy cow. You guys are being way too generous today. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. But yeah, again, where was I? It's Epcot and Hollywood Studios where I feel the most nostalgic. Where it's a slideshow of different pictures of what the parks and attractions used to look like at the end of the day, and specifically, Epcot, they would play the old school Interventions music, and I just sit there and I'm like, damn, I remember how young I was and how much of a big deal it was to go to Disney for the weekend and to get there and be staying at the All Stars and to wake up early in the morning, being excited for extra magic hours and extra evening magic hours. And every time I see one of those videos, I'm like, man, I would give an appendage to go back in time and to relive those days at Disney. Like, I want to experience early 2000s Disney all over again. If I could have a time machine to go back and to spend an entire week and in 2000s Disney, I could die happy. I would give anything to go back to that time. And I don't know if anyone else, feels the same way. I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way, especially anyone who's my age, You guys will feel the same way. Maybe Marty Can Fly can take you? Yeah, honestly, Marty, where are you at, brother? Get Doc on the phone. We need to make it happen. But yeah. So yeah, where was I? Let's see. Okay, debate going on. Which do you prefer, Tron or Guardians? Guardians 100%. 100% Guardians. It's honestly not even a question. And I know I've been kind of causing a little bit of a debate on Twitter because I'm pretty vocal about how Tron, could be better. You know that meme of Pedro Pascal from Wonder Woman where it's good, where life's good, but it can be better. One of those things. Tron is good, but it could be better. Like, the biggest problem for Tron, and I'm going to go into this in more detail in a more dedicated video that I'm planning on making after writing twice during annual pass holder previews and during cast member previews. The biggest problem that I have, is not only is Tron, really short, but also it lacks substance. Tron lacks substance. And I've seen the debate online where people are like, yeah, I see everyone complaining about Tron being short, but how come no one talks about Rock and Roller Coaster being short or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is being short? Which, to be fair, a lot of people say the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is really short. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is really short, and it needs to be longer. But that's besides the point. People keep saying, how come people aren't giving Rock and Roller Coaster any crap for being short when Rock and Roller Coaster is 1 minute and 9 seconds and Tron is just over 60 seconds, from initial first launch to final break run. And I say it all comes down to substance. It all comes down to substance. And here's what I mean by that. Because for Tron, you launch, and once you're in the gravity building, it's just turn, straight away, turn, straight away. You launch and you hit that turn outside, and then you go into the gravity building, and immediately you're in a brake run. You're hitting some trims, and it slows you down a little bit before going, down into the gravity building. So once you're inside, you have 3 brake runs in that ride. Tron only has 2, but in between those 3 brake runs, you're only turning. That is it. Whereas Rock and Roller Coaster, you're hitting loops, you're hitting corkscrews, you're going up, you're going down. There's a lot more substance when it comes to Rock and Roller Coaster compared to Tron. So that is what I mean. And of course I'm going to get more into it, but am I making a point here? Am I crazy? Like, do you guys agree or disagree? Because a lot of people seem to disagree with me. Like, people aren't understanding the substance point that I'm trying to make. Like, if Tron was longer, then yeah, I wouldn't have too many issues. But, yeah, it's good that we have the multiple brake runs on Tron because it allows the ride to be more efficient. It allows there to be a lot more trains on the track at one time on the circuit. But, at the cost of having a boring ride, then you know, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to help. I don't know how to help you. You know. So yeah, dedicated video. More on that coming out at a later date. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. Also, we have 84 people in here and 110 likes. Hey, that's awesome. Can we get that to 120? If you're new in here, if you're new to the stream and you haven't yet left a like, please go ahead and do so. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. If we can get that up to 120, I will be happy. So yeah, I'm sorry, I got to skip a couple of chats just to catch up. If you could plan a perfect park hopping day for new Disney visitors, what order would you place the parks? Like park hopping, like all 4 parks in one day, Jamie? Ooh. 100% I would end the night at Magic Kingdom. 100% because that's the park that always tends to stay open later. I would start my day at Animal Kingdom. I'd start my day at Animal Kingdom and do the 3 or 4 rides that they have over there, then park hop over to Hollywood Studios and take care of some of the rides over there. Obviously, you're not going to get every single ride done in one day, but, you know, you bust out your favorite rides. You bust out your favorite rides at Hollywood Studios, whether it be, you know, Rise of the Resistance, Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, Slinky Dog Dash, some of those. And then I would take the Skyliner over to Epcot, take care of whatever favorite rides. SM, thank you so much for subscribing. I would tackle my favorite rides at Epcot. If you're a Ratatouille person, then go ahead and do Ratatouille. Me, I am not a Ratatouille person. I will happily walk past Ratatouille. I would take care of those rides at Epcot, Guardians of the Galaxy. If you won't have a you won't have a virtual queue for that. But if Guardians didn't have a virtual queue, excuse me for 1 second, guys. Code is calling. For 1 second. Sorry about that. Coda's out with some friends, and, you know, she gives me a call. I have to make sure that she's okay. She's okay. She is okay. So yeah, you're obviously not going to have a virtual queue for Guardians, but if virtual queue wasn't a thing for Guardians, you can go ahead and do that, and do Test Track, Soarin', Frozen, if that's your thing. And then I would take the monorail over to Magic Kingdom and finish out my day over there. If you can, catch the fireworks over there at Magic Kingdom and end the day on a high note. There you go. That is my ideal 4 parks in one day. Let's see. So yeah, there you go. Let's see. Did you hear about the Disney cruise ship, the Treasure? Yes, 100%. I am ready for the Treasure to come out and for those itineraries to drop. Let's see. Rock and Roller Coaster also has 3 inversions. Yep, 100% it does. Let's see. KD, love the videos with Ordinary Adventures. Excited you had the opportunity to go to the preview of Super Mario World. Will you be going inland at all in Alaska? Going inland at all? Probably not. We're probably not going to stray too far from the port unless we're going to be hopping on the train in Skagway to go to the Yukon, which we are going to be doing. We do have that excursion booked. So yeah, as far as inland, I think that's the most inland we're going to go, to completely honest. Because we can't do any helicopter excursions. We can't do any seaplane excursions because all of those are like $800 a person. So unless someone wants to drop like $3,000 for the 3 of us to go on a seaplane or a helicopter, then yeah, we will do that. But other than that, no. Other than that, no. But unfortunately, no. I mean, I wish I could. I wish I could have more time in Alaska, but we get what we can take. Let's see. Most Disney guests can't handle more than that. Yeah, honestly, the 3 inversions. Let's see. The outdoor portion needs to be longer. Queso Quackers, hello. Appreciate you being here. Sorry I missed your comment earlier. One of my favorites. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Understandable. I get what you mean about Tron. Maybe it was hyped up too much and was never supposed to be more than it is overseas. And that's another thing for Tron, is that Disney shot themselves in the foot with this one. Disney really shot themselves in the foot with this one because Tron was supposed to open up before Guardians. Remember that. We were supposed to get Tron before Guardians. So I feel like if Tron had opened up before Guardians, then people would have a completely different outlook on it. But because we have Guardians to compare it to, we can't help but compare it to Guardians, you know? If Tron had opened up without Guardians, we would have been like, Tron is the best thing ever. Oh my god, we absolutely love it. Like, yeah, it's a little short, but you know what? We absolutely love it, and we will ride it over and over again. And then Guardians would open up, and we'd be like, life is good, but it just got better at Epcot. So, I don't know. I feel like it's really Disney's fault that they're in the predicament that they're in right now with the Disney fan base, where everyone is, well, not everyone, but most people are hating on Tron with how short and how anticlimactic it is, for lack of better words and putting it rather nicely, you know? Let's see. T to the G. I love that username. I love that username. Hi from Germany. Finally caught your live show. Thanks for your content. What time is it over there in Germany? Good Lord. I know someone said it was like 1 a.m. It's probably 2 a.m. now in the UK. What the heck time is it over there in Germany? Thank you for being up late. I appreciate you. Stay hydrated, by the way, guys. Stay hydrated. My throat is starting to get dry. Whenever I go over an hour for live streams, my throat starts getting dry. Let's see. I've only ever been to the parks 2 times, and one of those times was for 1 day, so I'm asking the pro. Well, I hope that helped you out. Let's see. Why am I skipping Remy's? It's a little kitty ride. It's not exactly my cup of tea. You know, it's just... It's just not my thing. I don't know what else to say. It's just not my thing, you know. If I have Genie Plus for the day, you know, if I already bought Genie Plus and I'm, you know, wanting to do Remy's, then yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm not going to pay for an individual lightning lane for Remy's. It's just not going to happen. It's not worth it. And like, if I'm like, even then, like, I'm not running to that ride first thing in the morning. You know, if I'm rope dropping the park, that's not the first ride I'm going to. It's just to me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. All right, we will take a couple more questions here before we have to sign off. Couple more questions. Go ahead and drop them now, or forever hold your peace. Let's see. Maria Elena Alberti. Hello, love your channel. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see. Same way Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opened after Rise, so the ride mechanism doesn't seem cool. Yeah, honestly, if Mickey and Minnie's opened before Rise, then it would have been perfect. But because it opened after Rise, people were like, Let's see. Yes, exactly. If Tron was first, it would be a different story. Casualty of the pandemic, honestly. You know, I mean... Disney really dug that thing into the ground with the pandemic, man. Oh, good Lord. Let's see. It's 3:26 in the morning over there. Good Lord, T to the G. Go to bed. I'm not worth staying up over. Good Lord, unless you're working right now, which I completely understand if you're working an overnight. But holy cow. Let's see. The Flight of the Hippogriff has more theming than Tron. No, but no, but I will ride Tron over Flight of the Hippogriff. I will say that. I'll ride Tron over Flight of the Hippogriff. What's my favorite ride in Florida? My favorite ride in Florida probably has to be Velocicoaster or Hagrid's. Velocicoaster or Hagrid's is my favorite ride. Tied between the two. It'll flip-flop, you know, depending on the day. If I could completely remove one ride from the Magic Kingdom and replace it with a ride from a Universal park, which would it be? That is a very interesting question. If I had to remove one ride from the Magic Kingdom, people are going to hate me for this, but Small World, get out. Bye. Be gone. Small World, waste of space, in my opinion. If I could get rid of one ride. If it was one, like, show, like Country Bear Jamboree, get out of here. But Small World has a bigger plot of land, so... that's the one ride I would get rid of. And if I could get rid of Small World and replace it with a ride from Universal, like an already existing ride at Universal, like, does it have to be existing or can it be extinct? Because if it's an extinct ride from Universal, I would happily put either Jaws or Back to the Future in its place from Universal Studios. But I mean, As far as any existing rides, it can stay at Universal, you know. But if I could bring back an attraction from the dead at Universal, that's what I would do. Also, I've said this before. If I ever win the lottery, like, I'm hitting up Universal and I'm being like, look, I got the cash. If you can, if you guys want to make another park and completely build it and pack it full of extinct attractions, just rebuild it all from the ground up, I will pay for it. I will pay for it. In case you guys ever wanted to know what I would do if I won the lottery. Let's see. If you don't mind me asking, how's your friendship with PC Dev? It's good. It's good. Me and him are chill. Me and him are chill. I know we haven't hung out a lot recently. We did see each other in Super Nintendo World, but I was hanging out with Ordinary Adventures at the time, so I didn't get a chance to hang out with him. But we're good. Let's see. At each park at Walt Disney World, what is your rope drop ride? That is a very good question. At each park, if I am rope dropping a ride at Hollywood Studios, I'm going to rope drop Rise of the Resistance. As cliche as that is to say, I don't want to pay for an individual lightning lane if I don't have to, so I'm going to go ahead and rope drop Rise of the Resistance if I'm already there. If, you know, it wasn't part of individual lightning lane, then I would rope drop either Rock and Roller Coaster or Tower of Terror. More than likely Rock and Roller Coaster. I'm not a rope drop Slinky Dog Dash kind of person. At Magic Kingdom, I would. They got rid of Splash Mountain, so I'm not rope dropping that anymore, unfortunately. I'm not rope dropping Tron because I'd rather ride it at night, at the very end of the night, for the aesthetics. I guess I'll rope drop Space Mountain. I'll rope drop Space Mountain in Magic Kingdom. And at Epcot, rope dropping Guardians of the Galaxy if it wasn't on a virtual queue. 100% rope drop Guardians. And at Animal Kingdom, Everest. Rope dropping Everest. Unfortunately, I would rather ride Everest than Flight of Passage. Which, Flight of Passage is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Flight of Passage isn't good. It's good. But yay. Hey, Maria with a $10. Wait, Patreon. Hey, with a new Patreon. Thank you so much. Maria, thank you for becoming a Patreon supporter. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have been way too kind to me this live stream. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you. And I keep forgetting that I need to update my alerts over here for Patreon and members, because things got a little screwed up when I updated my computer. So yeah, those are my rope drop attractions. Let's see, what's your favorite foods on the Disney cruises? At Animator's Palette, my favorite food is the black truffle pasta, hands down. Palo brunch, it's going to be the chicken parm. Palo dinner, it's going to be the chocolate souffle. If I'm going to Royal Court or Royal Palace on the Dream, or the Fantasy, or heck, even Lumiere's and Triton's on the Dream and the Magic, those are all the French-inspired restaurants. My favorite meal over there is probably the escargot or the deep-fried brie. I love both of those things. Those are appetizers on the 4 of the ships. If I'm going to Enchante, the Ahi Tuna Tower on both the Dream and the Fantasy. At Tiana's, I love it's like andouille sausage. It's like an andouille sausage. It's like a meatball. And I don't know how to describe it, but there's a video. I have a video of it on the channel. There's the andouille sausage, which is really good. And at Rapunzel's, there's this, it's called Flynn's Platter, I believe. I think it's called Flynn's Platter. It's just an assortment of different sausages and meats and things, and that was really good. On the Wish, at the restaurants over there, Worlds of Marvel, it was the Delmonico steak, but they got rid of that, so I guess I have to pick the gnocchi, which was really good. The angel hair pasta is actually really good as well, the Alfredo angel hair pasta. Why am I blanking? At Arendelle, I like the Swedish meatballs. Those are really good at Arendelle. And why am I missing? Oh yeah, 1923. What do I like to eat at 1923? I've been there twice. You'd think I know. Obviously, nothing super memorable is at 1923. I think the tortellini. The first thing that comes to mind is the tortellini at 1923 for an appetizer. So there you go. I named my favorite food items. When's my next cruise? So excited. We are going on the Disney Wonder in June. We are going back to Alaska. Let's see. What time is it where I am? It is currently 9:30 in the evening. 9:30 in the evening. Let's see. We saw you Space 220 review. Great video. Is that your favorite Epcot table service? It's good, but the food has been kind of mediocre, and I know that they've been going through a lot of menu changes. I know a few years ago, can't remember if it was early last year or 20. It had to be last year, actually. I think last year I went to Le Cellier with Devin, with PC Dev, and Le Cellier was really nice. I really loved Le Cellier. I went there for the first time. I didn't vlog it, unfortunately, but we went to Le Cellier, and it was really good. So I like Le Cellier at Epcot. Don't ever go to Nine Dragons. Don't ever go to Nine Dragons. It sucks. If you want Chinese food, go to your local, shopping center. There's a little hole in the wall Chinese place over there where they're yelling at each other in the back all the time. And that's where you're going to find the good, authentic Chinese food for a much better price. You're going to get a lot more for the money that you pay. Don't ever go to Nine Dragons. Let's see, you missed Twister? Yeah, I missed Twister too, honestly. Let's see, I'd bring back Earthquake, but I'm biased since I work there. Let's see, you are totally worth being up for. All is well. Going home late on a Friday night, everybody and all the best. Hey, Talisa, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a safe evening. Do you think Disney should do more legit coasters like Velocicoaster or Hagrid's, or will they stick to the kiddie coasters? I think Disney's going to stick to the kiddie coasters. I don't think they're ever going to go full-on thrill any more than they did with Rock and Roller Coaster, but it would be cool to see them do, one bigger ride, but I don't foresee them ever doing something like that in the future. I think the worst they're ever going to do as far as roller coaster thrills is Rock and Roller Coaster and the Incredicoaster. Because Tron isn't intense at all. Tron is not intense at all. Seven Doors has left the chat, honestly. Let's see. Also, sorry to bring this up. I just had a question about this for a while. Let's see. When you went on that first cruise after... Big C. You said a YouTuber lied to you about uploading on the ship. Was it KP? Yes. Yes, it was. Let's see. Did you see the rumor possibility of an It House coming to HHN? Yeah, I seen the rumor, but I don't believe it. I don't believe that rumor. I'm actually working on a video now. Whenever the live stream is done, I have a video that I'm working on. From talking about the rumors for Horror Nights. So I have a video that I'm working on talking about the Horror Night Nightmares speculation map. So that video should hopefully be coming out tomorrow. Whenever I'm done here with this live stream, I'm going to continue on with that. But yeah, do I think it is coming? No. Would I be surprised? Yes, I would. And I'll be happy. Let's see, the Filet at 1923. The Filet is pretty good. Yeah, I will say it's pretty good, but not my favorite thing. Let's see, which Disney cruise ship is the best one? In my opinion, the Fantasy is the best one. I love the Fantasy. Love, 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 love it. Let's see. Thank you. We will check out Le Cellier. Had to look up the spelling. Also have dyslexia. Yeah, Le Cellier is a very difficult one. Amy, Le Cellier is a difficult one. Let's see. When you were in Alaska, were the pools heated? Yes, they were heated. Not by a lot, but they were heated. Let's see, Cool Baby is awake now, and we're both watching you. Hey, Cool Daddy, I appreciate that. But I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but that is going to do it for today's live stream. That is going to do it for today's live stream, unless anybody else has any last-minute questions or donations or anything else. That is going to do it for today's live stream. So thank you all so much for coming out to today's live stream. I really appreciate it. Let me go ahead and click over here to make sure that I don't accidentally end it before I say the outro. But thank you all so much for coming out to the live stream. All 87 of you that are currently watching right now. I'm so sorry that we couldn't go longer, but I do need to have dinner, and I do need to finish editing this video that I'm working on, so that way you guys have something to watch tomorrow when you get home from work or doing whatever in the middle of the day. Thank you all once again so much for coming out. To everyone who donated, I appreciate each and every single one of you. To everyone who became a member, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Huge shout out to what was her name? I'm so sorry. Maria, thank you so much for becoming a Patreon member. You guys have been super generous to me this live stream, and I am eternally grateful for all of your incredible support. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you want to see more content like this in the future for more live streams. Make sure you guys stay up to date on everything. And if you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like on the stream. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Have a wonderful night, everybody.